Today is Saturday, December the 10th. Out in the greenhouse trying to stay a little busy and move around. I've been struggling with some COVID. But I'd gotten these seeds. They're a fantail palm. I cleaned, there was the whole fruit, and I cleaned all that off. And they've been soaking since yesterday in some water. Fantail palm, I should say. And I'm not sure exactly if they're the Washingtonia variety, Mexican fan palm, or the California, or whatever they are. But we're going to try to grow them and just see what happens. What I'm going to do is I'm going to scatter them. I've got this mix here. It's just a generic mix I use for everything. It's got some sand, some cheap potting soil, and some scrapings out of the chicken pen in there, and good, pretty nice soil. And I'm just going to take and kind of evenly space these around in here best I can. And if they come up, if and when, I will separate them at that point. I'm just going to push them down about the depth that they are thick. I don't want to get them too deep or too shallow. What I've read is you don't want them too deep. The main thing, when you plant them, you just put a sprinkling of soil maybe on them. Also, I'm going to water them from the bottom. That way, if I water from the top, sometimes they'll float up, or more soil will wash over the top of them. And I was going to start counting these, and I forgot how many I've got, so that one's lost. Haven't counted them, so I'm just kind of spreading them around in here. I'm sure I got 20 plus of them. If we can get half of them to grow, we'll be okay. Just an experiment. Pull these off of some plants in a landscape. They had no tags, and that's why I don't really know exactly what variety. I'm assuming in our area here in Northeast Texas, zone 8B, 8A, 8B, we're kind of right on the middle ground there. That they're probably Mexican fan palm, but you never can tell. I'm gonna get a little bit more of this soil, just a little handful. Just to kind of dust the top, press them down so they have good contact with the soil. Then the way I water from the bottom, we go over here to the fish tank, get this good water. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Okay, we got this bucket. Make sure I don't scoop no fish. That's some good water. We've been refilling this fish tank with rainwater, and then the fish add to it and make it really nice. So we'll just float that in there for a little while. Try not to let it tip too much. And just let it water it from the bottom for a few minutes. Then I'll take them out, and I'll be labeling them and sticking them to the side. And this video is as much for my record keeping as anything. That's what I use my YouTube channel for. And if you come on and enjoy it with me, well, that's just an added bonus. I'm glad to have you along if it can help you, or if you enjoy watching. I'm in no way monetized, but if you want to, you can hit the subscribe button and notification bell. You'll know when I put something new on. To me, it's exciting. To some people, it's not. Growing all this stuff, but anyways, getting winded talking too much here. This COVID will do a number on you. I ran my fan today for a couple hours up there. I made a video the other day about the importance of air circulation Well, it's been so warm, even though it's December, we've had some pretty warm days, and humidity buildup in here has gotten pretty severe, especially while I was sick, couldn't come out here the last few days. And so I had a peanut butter fruit tree I had planted in ground over there, and I'm not sure that's going to make it. It's pretty rough looking. I pinched off the tip of the aloe vera bloom stalk here. It had some funky looking junk growing there. I pinched it off and threw it away. And in this pot right here, I had a cherimoya like these, and it had lost all of its leaves and had a funky looking stuff growing all over it. So I pulled it plumb out of the pot and threw it outside and ran my fan for a while. So I do have some issues going on in here. That's just the way it is when you're dealing with plants. You gotta watch, keep an eye on them. It's been 3 or 4 days since I was in here really looking things over, and that's enough time for problems to hatch out and take over. And so anyways, hope y'all enjoy this, and let's look back at this. Look at there, the water's already come from the bottom, soaking up, so it's time to take it out. And this thing is not going to need any more water for a while. And so I just got to find a place to put it. I think I'll put it right up front here where I can keep an eye on it. Remember to tag it here in a little bit. So that's our fantail palm seeds going in, and we'll see how it goes. Y'all have a wonderful day. God bless.